Good morning. I know I said it for the 15 of the hour, but I decided to switch that, and it did not keep up with me. One second. Okay, so this is something that everybody needs to be aware of. So you can stop asking the question, why does this happen to me? Or what did I do to deserve this? Okay? People don't realize that there is so much power in the tongue and in the mind that they sabotage themselves. Okay? I've literally watched it happen. And it's not for me to say repeatedly, you are sabotaging yourself. And I say that because it's done repeatedly. What you put out, you get back. But yet people fail to realize that. And then they want to sit back and ask, why did this happen? Why did this happen to me? How did this happen? If you sit back and think about what you let come out of your mouth and what you have been constantly dwelling on and harping on, you don't always have to say it. You can exude it out of your body through your mind. Yeah, I may say some things, but you know what? We're human. We're all human. But when something happens, don't ask, why did this happen? How did this happen? Why am I going through this? You did it. You did it to yourself. I mean, there's no way around it. You did it to yourself. That negative that you put out, you get back. It's that simple. Whether it's verbal or it is mental, you put it out there, you will get it back. That's why I decide, or I have decided, to stop entertaining it. And it's not always us. It can be other people. And I know that for a fact. Now, I have had someone around me constantly that is nothing but negative. No matter what happens, nothing but negative. And it was starting to attach itself to me. No, I refuse. I just refuse. Negativity has no names. It has no specific destination. It's floating out there waiting for people to grab it and literally speak it or think it to someone that is not on their level. It makes no sense to have such animosity, such hatred, and jealousy and envy for someone when they're doing, but you're not. And then when they show you how to do and how to achieve, you want to sit there and combat them. I don't get that. But yet, at the same time, you want to sit and constantly go over a situation trying to figure out how it happened. You happen. You and your negativity and speaking negativity, you thinking negatively, and it comes back. It literally comes back every time. No matter what you put out, you will get back. It's called balance. It's called karma. You wish bad on other people, it'll come right back to you. I've watched it. I have literally watched it happen. And I have been privy to it happening to someone I know. But then this one particular person wants to sit and complain about everything and then dwell in the negativity. You don't even see the opportunities that have been afforded to you. But you want to sit and complain and say, oh, why me? And have this, oh, woe is me party. Help me understand that. I can't literally see myself having this woe is me party when I have been so negative about everything and everything that has been going on in my life. You can't expect to overcome if you are staying negative about everything. Everything must be balanced. Everything. Karma comes around. The karmatic balance for all of us. We get back what we put out. I don't wish bad on nobody. I'm not jealous of anybody. I'm not envious. I'm not spiteful. But I do hold on to animosity. I do. Because that is a choice that I've decided to make. Is it good for me to do that? No. Should I do it? Absolutely not. But at the same time, I need to learn how to let that go. Because the person that I'm holding animosity towards means nothing to me. Their actions have caused the hatred in me for them. And I've allowed it to happen. So at this point in time, I'm admitting it. So what I need to do about it is let it go. Because no matter how I think, no matter how I feel, all of that is going to come back to me. Now, I'm not saying forgive and forget. You know, we're not doing that show from back in the 90s, Forgive and Forget, Mother Love. Oh, no, no, I don't forgive and forget. Mm-mm. What you do to me once, you will keep doing unless I stop it. And that goes for everybody. What you allow people to do one time, they will keep doing it. And all the time, well, most times we don't even recognize it. I'm guilty of it. But it's been brought to my attention, so I've stopped it. Now, when you stop it, you will lose friends. You will lose connections with people because they're no longer able to, drain you. They're no longer able to lean and depend on you, which is a good thing. People should not have to lean on and depend on people when they are able to do for themselves. If people would stop putting themselves in a situation brought on by their own negative thoughts and actions and words, they would be better people. I've tried to help people. I'm not helping people no more. And when I say help people, I'm not going to be your counselor. I'm not going to be your sounding board. I'm not going to be your life coach. I'm not doing it. Nope, not doing it. Because everybody that does that to somebody drains them. And I was so blind to it, I didn't even catch it. But that's my problem. So now that I'm aware of it, I can stop it. Because there is not one person on this planet that is going to allow me to drain them completely. So, with that being said, Dr. Phil is gone. Oprah is gone. Gail is gone. Uh, uh, what is it? Ian Van Zant is gone. Okay? I'm not doing it. Nope. Like I've said before in prior videos, you got yourself in the mess, get yourself out of it. It's that simple. But yet nobody wants to accept that fact. Everybody's so quick to ask for help and reach for somebody, they don't even realize what the heck they're doing because they're still thinking negatively and they're still dwelling on the negative. They can't even see the mess right in front of them. You can't see your way out that's right in front of you because you're so focused on dwelling on negative. I've literally watched it. Literally. From multiple people. I've watched so many people shoot themselves in the foot and cut off their nose at the same time because they choose to be negative. It makes no sense to me. None. But yet you want to sit and ask yourself, how did this happen? Why did this happen? Why is this happening? What do I need to do? What you need to do has been right there staring at you in the face the whole time, but you're so blind you can't see it. People don't realize the power of the tongue. What you speak will happen. What you speak will come back to bite you. Whether it bites you in the face, bites you in your butt, check the chunk out your thigh, it's going to come back to you. Karma is real. Balance is always. Balance is a constant. But yet people don't realize that. Balance is a constant. It is an absolute. You can't run out and set somebody up to have something happen to them and nothing happens to you. That's not the way it works. This is the way it works. You set out to do something bad to someone or set someone up, it doesn't have to come back right away. It does not have to come back in the next few years. It may not even come back to you directly. You have family. You have children. Karma will happen to whomever, however, because you set it in motion. What you set in motion, expect to get back. One way or another. That's why I don't set out to do anything to anybody, because I'm very well aware of karma and balance. People don't like hearing about karma and balance because they know it's the truth. People don't like the truth. But yet they always want to sit and have this conversation. How does this happen? Why does this happen? Why is this going on? Why is this happening? Look what you set in motion. Things happen for a reason. Things happen because we set it in motion. But yet we're so quick to ask why, how, for what, and have a pity party. Don't know what to tell you. If you change the way you think and change the way you speak, your life is going to change. Yes, I complain about stuff, but I'm also being sarcastic about it as well. But I know within me, it's what I need to do for now. I have to tolerate and deal with certain things right now. Do I let it impact my daily life? No. Do things irritate me? Absolutely. Do people irritate me? A lot. Because they all want to sit here and talk about the issue, but they don't want to ever do anything to correct the issue. There's a difference. When you have an issue, you see it, correct it. If somebody is pointing your attention to it and you still ignore it, that's on you. There's nothing anybody can do for your situation if you're not willing to at least take that first step to initiate changing the situation. But I'm not the brightest bulb in the box. You don't have to take my word for it. Sit down and go over the past 2 years of what's taken place in your life. How did you think? What did you say? Don't take my word for it. You can't be a negative person and speak negatively and be negative all the time, constant. You cannot be negative and expect good things to happen to you or good things to take place in your life. That is not how it works. I mean, literally, I've watched it. And you don't have to know the person or know the people to watch it. You don't. All you have to do is pay attention because it's always around us. What we go through, what we deal with, we set in motion. Whether it's thinking or it's verbal, we set it in motion. Now, if you're one of those people that is positive and seeing the positive in a situation, you can see a reason as to why and understand it and not be negative about it, that's something different. But if you wake up complaining, you wake up with an attitude, you wake up not wanting to be bothered, you wake up with this disposition that everything and everybody is against you, and you speak it, it will be. One way or another, it will be. That's why I wake up in the morning, not at the same time every day because I like to hit the snooze button. Okay, I like to snooze, let me snooze. Okay, I love sleep. But I'm not going to wake up and be like, oh God, here we go again. Oh God, why do I have to do this? Oh God, oh God, oh God. We're human, yes. But there's a difference between remaining negative and only seeing the negative and just venting but looking at the positive at the same time. It's called balance. Karma. You get back what you put out. And it may not happen right then and there. You may not know what's happening to someone else. But just know that karma and balance is always going to be an absolute. No matter what. That's just the way things are. You can do something to someone or to someone's property or to someone's whatever that they may own. And you think it's not a big deal. You think, oh, well, it's not me. But yet at the same time, you don't know what's about to come around. Stay in your lane. Stop setting out to do ill against someone. Don't wish anybody ill. Don't wish anybody, stagnant. Don't wish any harm to anybody. Don't do anything that is going to be wrong for you to do. It is not your place. But yet, so many people walk around thinking the world revolves around them. They're the only person on the planet. Sorry to burst your bubble, but you're not. The world does not revolve around you. I do apologize for the inconvenience that you have just received, but you are not the only one on the planet. You don't matter any more than anyone else does. It's a statement of fact. Just like that show that used to be on in the 90s. I think it was called, Believe It or Not, Fact or Fiction. I think, or it was just Fact or Fiction. Karma is a statement of fact. It is. It is. Karma is karma. Whether it's good karma or bad karma. Everything you put out, everything you set in motion will come back. Now, hopefully for a lot of people's sake, it's good karma that they're putting out. It's well wishes, it's positivity. Because if it's not, when it comes back to bite you in the butt, don't ask why. Don't ask how. Don't ask what for. Think back to what you put out. That's all you got to do. Think back to what you put out. Think back to how you wish that person to fail. Think back on how you wish that person not to succeed. Think back on how you wished someone would not be able to sustain themselves. Think back of how you wanted that person to lose everything and to be back on your level because of your security. If someone is outdoing you, let them. Stop being jealous. Stop being insecure. Stop being envious. Stop being jealous. When you put all of that out, it comes right back to you. And it doesn't always have to hit you right then and there. It can be years. It can be decades. It can come back through your family. It can come back through your children. Heck, it can come back through your grandchildren. But one way or another, it will come back to you. But yet people seem to walk around thinking they're untouchable, thinking they're invincible, doing this, that, and a third to somebody. Okay. You keep doing that and tell me in 10 years what happened and how you feel. This is why I do not set out to do anything to anybody that I don't want to get back. It's honestly, when you come to realize it and break it down, it's common sense. There are those two words again. Nobody wants to open their eyes. Nobody wants to see balance. Nobody wants to see karma. It comes back, and sometimes it comes back and packs a punch. But everybody's so wrapped up in thinking nothing else matters. Oh, I'm doing this, so I'm better than you. No, you're not. You're not better than anybody. Because if everything that you think you have is stripped away from you, you're just like everybody else. You are just like that person that you said you're better than. You may do things better, you may be in a better position, but you are not better than anybody. Karma will come around and slap you silly. You won't even see it coming. Balance will come around and say, oh, really? This is what we're doing now? Okay, well, let me do this. Don't take my word for it. Look back over your life. That's all you gotta do, look back over your life. And then you tell me how you feel about it. You tell me what took place. You tell me how your life is right now. And on that lovely note, it's been fun, it's been real, but gotta go. I have something to do. So keep that in mind. What you put out, you will get back. Whether it's good or bad, you will get it back. And don't be one of those people that put negativity out there against someone or your own life or your own situation, and then when it comes back to you, you want to sit and wonder why did this happen? What caused this? What's going on? Remember what you said. Remember what you thought. Remember how you felt when you did it. It even comes out and comes back through an emotion. You don't have to say anything. But don't take my word for it. Don't do it.